Some people say they don't have time for dating in their life right now, but they want to find love. So, how do you find a partner if you don't date? Well, the answer is pretty obvious. No matter how busy you are, if you make love a priority, you can find the right match for you. In today's video, I share 5 tips for those who say they are too busy for love because you would be surprised at how many clever ways you can fit dating and romance into even a very full life. Step number 1 is determine if you're really too busy to date. Most people can make time to date if it is a priority. You probably make time for the things that are important to you, like exercising and eating healthy food. You're probably socializing with your friends on the weekends. So why don't you have time to date? If love is a priority, all you need to do is set aside 20 minutes a day to date online. Message 2 people a day, and soon you're going to be going on dates. And remember that first dates are short, an hour and a half maximum, and so you won't get burnt out. Who doesn't have time for that? Number 2, make sure to check your attitude. You might be avoiding dating because you don't believe there is anyone good out there. So why put in the effort to date if all the good ones are taken? Why date online if only losers and creeps are on the apps? That is a common belief, and that can make you not want to date and not make time and not make dating a priority. If any of that sounds familiar, it is time to have an attitude shift. Challenge your beliefs. And one of the best ways that I believe we can challenge our negative beliefs, our limiting beliefs, is with Byron Katie's 4 questions. You can find out more about Byron Katie by going to her website. The 4 questions are: is it true? Can you absolutely know it's true? How do you react when you believe that thought? And who would you be without that thought? So let's take the belief that there are no good men out there. Is it true? Well, I believe it's true. Can you absolutely know that it's true? No. There is a possibility that there are good men out there. I just haven't met them. How do you react when you believe that thought? I don't want to date. I just get turned off. I picture all the bad dates I'm going to go on, and that's how I react. And the 4th one, who would you be without that thought? Who you would be without that thought is someone who believes in love, believes there are good people out there, and somebody who's motivated to date. So over time, if you keep going through these 4 questions, anytime you have a negative belief, you're going to be able to change that negative mindset and make it a more positive one. So you're going to start enjoying dating and making it a priority. Number 3, start small. It might feel overwhelming to try and fit one more thing into your busy schedule. So start small. Carve out a little bit of time every day to go on the apps and message men until you have set up some dates. If 20 minutes a day seems overwhelming at first, you can break it into 2 10-minute online dating searching times and then take breaks when you need them. But be consistent and don't give up. Number 4, talk to your dates about your busyness. There's a good way to talk about how busy you are when you're dating and a not so good way. So if you mention how busy and overwhelmed you are, the men you date are probably going to wonder if you can time slot them into your life. That's happened to me. I used to talk about how busy I was because I wanted to impress men, but they were not impressed. They were like, I don't really want to date her. She doesn't have time for me. Men just want to know if you're going to make time for them. And if you don't talk about your busyness in the right way, they're going to probably move on and find somebody who seems more open and available. So practice how you're going to talk about your busy schedule with your date. You might use a script like, I have a busy work schedule and I always make time for the important people in my life. That way he's going to know that you're not going to ignore him if you do become a couple. And if you date a man who's also busy, he's hustling, he has a busy and productive life, that's probably going to be a really good fit for you because he's going to understand and respect your drive and your ambition. And number 5, make dating fun again. The best dates are fun. They don't feel like work. So look for somebody who shares your interests, whether it's biking or hiking or gallery hopping or cooking. When you incorporate your dating life into your already established routine, you're going to enjoy getting to know someone while you're also participating in an activity that you love. If you enjoy hiking and cooking, you can plan a date to hike at a nearby trail and then go grocery shopping and pick out items that you can cook together when you get home. Not for a first date, but as you get to know somebody, you're going to be able to do the things that you already do with somebody that you're getting to know. Showing your date that you're going to make time for them, despite your busy schedule, is going to go a long way. And they're going to appreciate the effort to plan a fun date without feeling like they're draining what little time you have. Remember that your end goal is to find love. It's easy to focus on the burden of dating and not the end goal, which is a loving partnership with somebody who's going to add value to your life. Keep this in mind as you begin to carve out time to find somebody you're interested in, and you're eventually going to find a man who is an ideal match for you. And isn't that worth the effort? If you're still feeling stuck in dating and relationships and you would like to find love that lasts and even fit him into your busy schedule, I have many, many business women who I work with who have found time to date and have found amazing partners. So if that sounds like you and you want to explore coaching, sign up for a complimentary 45-minute love breakthrough session with me at lastfirstdate.com/application.